My distinguished colleagues, permit me to lead the debate on this very important bill for the establishment of Nigerian Army University in Biu. The bill was read for the first time in these hallowed chambers on Tuesday, 18th February 2020. The university took off as the Nigerian Army University Bill through the approval of the Federal Executive Council in April 2018. The university to date have matriculated 2,776 students. 1,760 are in Part 1 and 1,016 are already in Part 2. The university is currently running 39 academic programs in 5 faculties. The university was established to encourage and promote scholarship and conduct research on restricted fields, including entrepreneurship skills. It will also secure the diffusion of knowledge throughout Nigeria in general and in the Nigerian Army in particular. It is also aimed at promoting research and other means of advancement of knowledge and its practical application to military hardware and software, social, cultural, economic, scientific, and technological situations. It would ensure quality compliance and provide funds for academic and research programs, infrastructures, remuneration of employees, and also to provide employment opportunities. The university shall be a training institution for the development of middle and high-level manpower in the areas of technological empowerment for civilians, appreciation for military policies, logistics, and strategies. The university shall be supervised by the Ministry of Education, and the National Universities Commission will be responsible for approving and regulating all academic programs run by the university. The objectives of the university, among other things, include promote facilities for learning and give instructions and training in such branches of knowledge as the university may desire in order to ensure that students obtain the advantage of liberal education. To promote research and other means of advancement of knowledge and its practical application to military hardware, software, social, cultural, economic, scientific, and technological situations. To stimulate, particularly through teaching and research, interest in and appreciation of military policies, logistics, and strategies. To encourage and promote scholarship and conduct research in restricted fields of learning and human endeavor, including entrepreneurship. To secure the diffusion of knowledge throughout Nigeria in general and the Nigerian Army in particular. And to offer courses of instruction, training, and research in advancement of knowledge to produce. I think this is a repetition. Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues, some of the unique features of this university that is distinct from other conventional universities include: 1, the removal of catchment area syndrome being adopted by conventional universities, the elimination of other criteria such as race, including ethnic grouping, sex, place of birth, state of origin, religion, or political persuasion as condition for becoming or to continue to be a student in the university, and to take other measures to ensure that no person shall be subjected to any disadvantage or accorded any advantage in relation to the university. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, it is certainly true that a centralized Army University will offer better academic excellence in terms of quality of instruction or academic outcomes. Soldiers transitioning from the military will enter the civilian workforce and compete against people with civilian academic credentials from accredited institutions. In line with Order 77-3 of the Senate Standing Order 2015 as amended, the compendium of the financial implications of the establishment of the university is already captured and approved in the Appropriation Act of 2020 by the National Assembly. I therefore crave your indulgence and support, distinguished colleagues, for the passage of this important bill. Thank you very much.
We all know that there are some established military schools in Nigeria. First, we have the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, Jajin, for junior officers. Second is the National Defense College, Abuja, which is affiliated to the University of Ibadan and is awarding up to master's degrees. They are doing strategic military studies and peace. And then we have the Nigerian Defense Academy that is also giving up to degree and PhD. Now, that itself is a military school. If you look at this one, then we are establishing a school to be called Nigerian Armed Forces School, Military School, Armed Forces School. You see, if I am the one to decide, I would have loved to expand the National Defense College, which up till now has not gone to their site. They are still using temporary site up till now. They have not moved to their own site. Why? There's no funds, no money. If you go to NDA, Defense Academy, there are many things they ought to have done. They couldn't do. No money. Now, we are establishing a school in the name of the Army directly. If you now look at the studies they are going to do, from what he has told us, they are not merely military courses. So I will advise this. In a period when there is no money and fund is very scarce, and if you are specializing in a particular thing, especially with the name given to it, Nigerian Army University. If it is University in Ibiu, no problem. But Nigerian Military University, they should somehow have at least 70% of studies in military science, and military hardware development. In that way, they will help the country to grow better. But if they go and do the same business administration, marketing, secretarial administration, then I don't think we will achieve an aim. Because there is no fund.
Sekibo pointed out that we already have some institutions that train the military, the NDA, the Armed Forces, Command and Staff in Jaji, the National Defense College. There's nothing wrong to have a Nigerian Army University. But my advice here will be that they should be under one supervision. When you have the first three I mentioned under the supervision of the Ministry of Defense, and then this Nigeria Army University going to the Federal Ministry of Education and National Universities Commission, a problem of some sort could come up. Duplication and maybe working at cross purposes. I think with this university being established, and probably subsequently the Air Force, the Navy may decide, let there be specialization. I would prefer to have the Nigerian Army University completely focusing on anything and everything Army. If we allow, for example, the Nigerian Army University to start admitting people to read BSc Sociology and the rest of it, like some of our institutions are doing today, the purpose for setting it up will be lost. So I think there is need for the entire defense-related institutions to be under the supervision of the Ministry of Defense, so that even the curricula will be properly defined. Otherwise, we may establish the Nigerian Army University, Nigeria Air Force University, and what have you. But at the end of the day, we may not get the maximum benefit from those establishments. With this, I will put the question. Those in favor that this bill be now read a second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.